Last year, I received the scariest news of my life. I have breast cancer. While I have been one of the lucky ones, and I am beating this thing, I have to tell you the last 10 months have been a roller coaster. The dozens of medications that I need to take are causing me some issues with my memory. I've always had an easy time juggling the demands of life. And then suddenly, overnight, I couldn't remember some of the simplest things, even words. It created a level of anxiety that I've never experienced in my life. Almost instantly, I was struggling to find a new system or a way to organize myself of everything I needed to do, not only just at work, but also in my day-to-day life. I had Post-it notes all over my desk. I kept every handout from every meeting so that I wouldn't forget something or drop a ball. Then one day, I picked up getting things done, and I started thumbing through it, and I wasn't sure where to start, how to take everything I've collected in my little cubicle and make it work. So I decided to try out the GTD methodology, and I took the training. It saved my sanity. I had no idea the pressure I was putting on myself because I was worried. So worried I would forget something. Looking back on my experience before training, I'm kind of embarrassed. I had become a hoarder of paper and reminders. Once I got started, and with the help from a very knowledgeable trainer, I was really surprised how quickly these very simple skills came into play in my life. I didn't need to buy new software or even get a new app for my phone. I had all the tools I needed. I just needed to literally retrain my brain to do things just a little differently. I realized these skills were actually starting to work one day when I was at a doctor's appointment. When I arrived, the usual receptionist wasn't there. But instead of Mandy being there, there was a donation jar on the desk with a picture of Mandy on it. And I found out she'd been in a horrific accident and was now living out of state with her family members who were taking care of her. There were flyers there on the desk with her address on it for anyone who might want to send her a note. Of course I wanted to. And I grabbed that flyer and I started to put it in my purse. And then my GTD skills just kind of took over. And instead, I took a picture with my phone and I emailed that picture to myself with the subject line simply Mandy. And the next day when I came into work, I opened my email, I wrote the card, and I actually mailed it. It might sound really silly to you, but it was a simple thing that I wanted to do. I had been the beneficiary of so many kind notes and cards that past year that I wanted to do something kind for somebody else. And I have to say I was thrilled I found a way to be present without causing myself more stress. That was the day I realized, hey, maybe this GTD stuff really might work. My GTD experience is best summarized by a quote I read the other day. Whether it's my hectic schedule, or overflowing drawers, or the unchecked thoughts that can run through my mind, I need to be aggressive in my pursuit of simplicity if there is any hope of truly living in the moment. Left to their own devices, these seemingly small things have a way of spiraling out of control. There's nothing quite like the feeling of living with a lighter load.